Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I had to start and stop. I had some kind of a fleck of something in the video cam or the webcam that I didn't notice until I was like a minute in, and then I realized there was like a big circle that was kind of subtle, but it was there. So today is Sunday. I have not made a video for at least a week, I don't think. I'd have to look back. I should have had a 40-hour work week on paper, but things changed kind of throughout the week. And I did not get Wednesday off like I thought, or Friday. I worked parts of those days. One day was more paperwork, doing an admission, and then Friday I had to sub for somebody who truly was sick. So, I don't mind, but it made for very little time off. I think let's see, 40, I'm close to 60 hours this week as far as my nursing career. Thankfully, that doesn't happen all that often, or I just would not be able to do it. But, it is what it is. And, I put all my money together, my nursing and my eBay, and as long as, things are great in that area, then I technically don't mind which week my money comes from. Now, to sustain doing 60 hours a week in nursing, that's just not something that interests me. I don't love it that much. I'm proud to be a nurse. I love it, but I would not be able physically or mentally, more mentally, honestly, to do 60 hours a week. So it happened this week, and that's fine. And so my eBay is down. I did very little as far as eBay. I think last time I talked to you guys, I said my VA had 16 items done and I was going to launch those on Wednesday. Well, Wednesday went through the door as far as eBay. So I am just launching those last night and today. I still have like 8 more that I'm going to schedule out. So I'm not going to finish the rest. I'm going to save those so that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when I am at work as a nurse this week, that I have something going in. My plan was Wednesday to clean, tidy up, get my paperwork done, and then launch those 16 items and schedule them out. Well, that didn't happen. And then I had planned to shop on Friday, get another batch, and then have that ready for my VA. So the hardest thing for me is not really about my income or anything. It's that I do feel bad for my VA. I don't have anything. I'm going to try to get some stuff tomorrow on Monday and take some photos for my VA before I go back to work on Tuesday. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are 12-hour plus days, and there's just no way that I'm going to hurt myself trying to come home and do 3-4 hours of eBay. So I'm really praying I can find 10, 12, 15 good things tomorrow that fit my parameters, and then photoing them is less than an hour, hour and a half. I don't mind doing the photography and sending it to him, but I do mind, I'm not going to lower my standards and just grab stuff. So I also hold on into the video because this is partly shipping, and then I have a haul that has a really good item. I found just a wonderful item. In 1 hour, I had like really only 1 hour this weekend that I was willing even to put toward the business as far as shopping, because I had family here and I had already worked 60 hours this week, and I just said, you know what, the business is going to have to wait. And even though I hate it, but I did go shopping for 1 hour. My daughter wanted to go to the Goodwill anyway, so we ran out, and thankfully I found a few pieces I'm proud of and that fit my parameters. So let's go ahead and get started on the shipping. Today's Sunday. We already went out to lunch with everyone from church. This is the kind of thing that really eats me alive as far as like my schedule and feeling guilty. Do any of you let yourself feel guilty like this? I'm just honest. I try to be where I'm at the time and just don't think about all the other things. But when I'm at work, I want to be at home. When I'm at home, I love my jobs, all of my jobs. So then I kind of think, I should be working on that. But I don't work at home other than eBay. Like, I expect my job at the hospital to pay me. So I do not bring work home. I'm not on a salary, and I never, ever would take a job on a salary. My mom learned that lesson, or taught me that lesson when I was young. She was a director of nursing, and she loved it. She loved having the office and being the leader and all of that. But it's pay cut. I don't care. I got paid for every single 60 hours I worked this week, and and 20 of it is overtime. If I had been the director of nursing or something like that, you know, it's very fulfilling and you are a leader and that's great, but I want the money. I just want the money. I'm a leader on my floor when I'm helping my own CNAs during that 12 hours. I'll be a leader because I'm kind of forced to, but I don't want to work and get the same salary no matter how much I work. I still have a business mind, even though I'm a nurse. I want my work to equal more money. So I just can't do the whole salary thing. It just doesn't fit. Like, I know better. Like, if I work hard on eBay, I make more money. If I don't, I don't. And as a nurse, if I work 20 extra hours and give that time up, I'm not bringing work home anyway. That's the point. So today I am knee deep in cooking. I didn't cook yesterday. I was so tired from the 60 hours that I literally, thankfully everyone else in my family brought the food and they were rested and they wanted to cook. So that worked for me because I didn't have it in me. We would have had to order out or something. So today we did go out to lunch with our church family. And then now though I do feel good and I'm ready to cook. So I'm making this homemade beef stroganoff recipe for church tonight. We have a bunch of people who come. I already made the deviled eggs. The millionaire devil egg recipe is the one that I use every single time. The secret is it has a couple tablespoons of butter in your egg filling that goes back into the deviled eggs. Very fattening, not healthy, but I barely ate this week, guys. I know, you know, it'll never show, but I really had no time at all. I ate at work and I ate nuts and a couple power bars maybe, and I just drank a lot of water and a lot of caffeine, unfortunately. And what did I have? I don't think I had a square meal for 5 days, and I'm not kidding you whatsoever. Like, not a meal like salmon and a potato or even spaghetti. Like, I just even at night when I came home, my husband and I both had so much going on that I think there were some leftover baked potatoes I had one night. And anyway, that's just how our week was. But in a Friday or two, when my paycheck comes, I'm not going to be sad. And thankfully, I recover really quickly. Like, when I'm in the middle of it, I'm like, oh my goodness. But it always pays off. So let's get shipping. I've got to go. I got to go finish my stroganoff. My dad, when he comes, I always promise him banana wafer pudding. So I've got to get the banana wafer pudding started. I try to make homemade vanilla pudding. Then I've got a blueberry pie filling coffee cake that I've got the recipe for that I've never tried. I'm going to make that. And so after we eat at church tonight, I have an hour and a half drive to get to where all my family is sitting there. But I had church and I have to get my orders out. And so I came back yesterday after we saw each other. I drove in some not so nice weather, but it was fine. And so my husband and I came back, and now I'm going to go back and see my dad for a few hours tonight and a few hours in the morning before he takes back off. So that is what it is. So let's get shipping. I'm thrilled with this considering. I had some good orders this week too. I just could not make a video. It was before work. I got called into work once, so you never saw it, but I did get my shipping done on time, and I'm really happy with the orders. But for today, this is the kind of thing that's been happening. 6 orders, $337.95. Now, if that's not my goal, I don't know what is. I would so make that my goal. Six orders here and there, and yeah, I would love that. That's hard to achieve. I'm not saying I'm going to achieve it, but I would love to. So this one is 5756, and this is Filatura Lannerado lot of yarn, 12 skeins, Puno pure alpaca wool yarn. So in other words, it's blue alpaca yarn. That's what all of that means. I don't know what Filatura Lannerado Puno pure alpaca means. I have absolutely no clue. But anyway, there were 12 skeins in here, and we were trying to get more money. Some of these, when you have enough to make like actually a project, sometimes you can get quite a bit of money. But anyway, just making sure that we have the right weight on these. Yeah, 50 grams, that's what it says. So anyway, I sold this set of 12 for $57.99 plus shipping, so $75.93. Now my son and I are going to split this. He paid all the money up front and he gave it to me. I did the work using my VA, and so I'm going to get, what, $22 for just doing the listing. And he's going to get his money back plus make some money for putting his money out. So that is good. Now, I have one other yarn sale. I don't think it's the same person. Nope. I have one repeat buyer on this yarn, and she just keeps buying and buying, and that is great. She wants a bargain, too, and I keep giving her discounted shipping, but she keeps kind of bugging me. She wants more and more off, and I'm like, I was nice, but I'm like, you know, hey, I ain't doing that. I told her I can only give her the discount on the shipping and then a little bit on each item. I can't just give it to her like half price plus save her on shipping. All right, this is 1.7 ounces. Oh, it says Ground Advantage is experiencing issues. Ooh, yikes. I sure hope I can do my shipping today. That will not be good. Let's see what happens. Yikes. It says, please be aware that USPS is experiencing issues at the moment. We apologize for any inconvenience. Okay, so this is going to California. A lot of times it says that and then it still works. I charged $12. This is going to go out tomorrow, and because it's going to California, it's only going to cost me $7.85. So let's see what happens. In this case, the UPS and the USPS would be like 10 cents a piece, so I could do this USPS, but you know, because it's $7, but on my little tiny first class, I sure don't want to pay $2 more. So I'm going to click, and we'll see what happens. See if I get a label. I did not notice that before I started this video. Whew, looks like mine's going to print, guys. All right, let's hope I can make it through and get this stuff ready to go. My husband is also working all week, which normally the way I can work so much, sorry, got hair here that is on my mouse pad. Don't want it to get on the clothes. So anyway, the way I can work so much at work and get all my stuff done is that he takes stuff to the mail and he does a lot of stuff, but he needs to help someone in town, in our community. It's something he does whenever they need him, and they need him pretty much all week. So he'll take this to work with him in the car, and when he gets a break, they let him run it down for me. So it's going to be a long 5 days with him working also, because he does work. He's a full-time pastor, but his schedule is a little more flexible when he's doing his things that he needs to do at church. He'll work late, he'll fill in early, but he doesn't have a set time for a lot of things unless it's a meeting that he has with other people. So yeah, that was a great sale. Love that. Marvel t-shirt. We've been waiting for this to sell. My son finally, I think, reduced the price this week. And so we still got $28 for this plus shipping. It is a men's large. So $28 and then $37.30. This is a Dr. Doom and Magneto shirt. It did take a while. I think it took at least 2 to 3 months for this to sell. I think he was trying to get closer to 50, but it just did not happen. So we're going to get this out of here. So yeah, that's another great sale. $28. What did I do with my... I don't know where I put my note that had the $300 on it. Oh well, I will find it. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I know I want to put that on the video, the 6 orders and the $337. I was like, I want to talk about that. All right, this is going to Nevada, also very close, makes my day. It's going out tomorrow. I charged $6.95 and it's going to cost $4.15. So yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of meal prep this week because I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I just want to come home and have supper like ready to go. And my husband, he would do it. He would either run out and get us something, or if I really asked him to, he would cook. But he has a lot to do this week already, so I'm not going to hit him up to do even more than he's already doing. He's got enough on his plate too. All right, this is a great window. It looks like USPS is going to be my friend right now. Let's hope. Okay. All right, next order. What is this big thing? My husband pulled them, so, oh yeah, oh man, I'm glad these are gone. This fits the parameter almost. It's $19.95, but not for as many things as are in here. So, there was a couple years where my son and I were arbitraging these on Amazon, and they were doing good, but I think Amazon took them off, or the ones we had slight, like this one. See how it's creased right there, and then it has a bend? My son, he wants to keep his Amazon account, so he is so picky that he would not even sell this as new. So he, you know, just puts the leftovers on eBay that for whatever reason don't work, and we got those home. So we sold 4 of these. We've had this package of 4 that we've been trying to clearance for way over a year, and nobody wanted them, and we were trying to sell them really cheap. But finally, somebody must be having a birthday party, or they want 4 of these squirt guns, and or slimy blasters, I guess is the real name for them. So $19.95 plus shipping, so $32.49. So honestly, this one is one of the rejects. Does not meet my parameter. Would not buy these just to sell, that's for sure. All right. Let me make sure the bottom's good. So yeah, I'm so glad. Goodbye, goodbye. All right, 2 pounds, 14 ounces. I have 2 pounds, 15. This is going to Mountain House, California, which again is great. I charged $10.50. It's going to cost $8.75 and go out tomorrow. I love it when things go to California. It sure helps a lot. Helps, helps, helps. Yeah, if I would have at least just gotten my groceries yesterday, just bought the banana wafers and bought the cookies that I want to decorate for my niece and nephew, it would have been fine, but I didn't even go to the store yesterday. I just didn't feel like it to get the stuff I needed. I had no working list at all, so now I'm kind of scrambling, but that's okay. I do not regret my day off of doing nothing. I don't regret it at all. Here we go. Sorry, I didn't want to just throw it. It would have missed my bag. All right. So, I love this lady, and she buys a lot of yarn from me, but she bought 2 sets 2 days ago, and then she's like, well, I want to buy this set. Can I combine it with shipping with the other 2? And I said, you know, I'm so sorry, but I have 1-day shipping, and those are already on their way. So let me go look at the orders. Awaiting payment. Good, none. Okay, so she just ordered this one. I'm like, I can't wait till tomorrow to ship this. So I didn't tell her that, but I'm thinking, how am I going to do that? So this is just 3 little things of yarn. These are called knit picks. These actually get about $5 to $6 per skein. So if you see a group of even 3 or 4, I got $18 for this set of 3 in the City Tweed plum wine color. And then with shipping, it's $27.51. So she won't be getting any kind of a refund on shipping, because that is what it pretty much costs. It's about $6.99 most of the time. So I will look and see. I forgot where she even lives. I've been shipping to her every week. I forgot where she goes. Newcastle, Washington. So yeah, I'm not going to save that much. Okay, so 7 ounces. So it has to be 8. It has to stay at 8. So I charged $6.99, and technically this only costs $4.20. So if she orders more this week, I'll try to give her an extra $1 off if she keeps ordering. So that's not bad. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm keeping a bunch of money, but eBay taxes you or charges you eBay fees off of the shipping money. So eBay is charging me whatever the fee is in the knit and yarn category off of the $6.99 I charged her. Plus I just have, you know, taxes and all of that I have to pay. I don't get to keep it all. So anyway, I really, there's literally a spider going like this on his web. It's not a big one. But truly, really, are you kidding? It's like over by my window, but it's right above the printer. I can't make that up, guys. So now I don't know what to do. I don't want him running around, but I don't know what to hit him with. Ugh, goodness. Ugh. Okay. I don't know what kind of a spider it is, and crazy. I don't know if the Saratoga paper is online, where if you don't have a subscription, you can go look. I don't know. But we literally have just so much going on in town here in Saratoga, Wyoming. We literally have a different mountain lion. I've talked about other mountain lions before, but we have a different mountain lion. They're trying to get it. This one, it hasn't had confrontations with people, but it's gotten close enough, and people have tried to like shoo it, or you know, they saw it a block or two away, and whoever did get close, I think it was like a law enforcement officer or something, but whoever was close enough to tell says it has no fear of people. So this one has either been getting fed or just, and this is a male, they're saying. So, you know, I'm just kind of sick of bugs, sick of wild animals right this minute. I'm not in the mood, honestly. I'm just, I love nature, and I am invading nature. Not their fault. That's why I sure hope that they can relocate it. I don't want it to get shot. I truly am not a believer in that. Sometimes they have to, because it just keeps coming back into town, or they feel like they have to. I hope they can grab it, not euthanize it. That's not the word I want. The, you know, with the stun, or the, not fake bullets, you know, tranquilize it. Thank you. I can't think of my words, but I hope they can tranquilize it and relocate it. But, yeah, it's scary. We have not been walking our dog, just because. This is a Banana Republic sweater. This is a black silk cashmere. I normally do not buy Banana Republic, but I have listened to several people who say if it's in this cashmere or silk cashmere, that even in very, like, what you would normally consider not profitable brands, you can get some money out of this. So let's see how long I've had this. I show August 6th on this, and it sounds about right. I was pulling things out of the bins before I went back to work and went to Canada on that trip. I vaguely remember. I have not had this that long. So, I mean, that's still 2 months, and now it's starting to get deep into winter, or fall at least, and winter most places. So, oh, I shut my window. Let me go up here. Awaiting shipment. So anyway, $39.99 on a Banana Republic sweater is amazing, plus shipping, so $46.98. I don't think that Banana Republic sweaters, even in a silk cashmere, are 100% sell-through rate. At the time, I knew that I was taking a chance, but I knew I should be able to get $25, and that was also important to me. So thankfully, it worked out to be within my 3-month window. That is not bad. All right, 11 ounces, so I got to mark it up to 12. This is going to Helena, Montana, very close to me. That's great. So I charged $6.99, and it's going to cost $4.81. So far, out of my 6 orders, or I know, because I know what's coming up next, this is a biggie, out of my 6 orders, only 1 is something I would not do again, and those are those little squirt blaster things. I would not pick those up again. Everything else I think I am happy with. They're pretty recent things I've picked up, and they're fitting my parameters. So I'm pretty happy, even though I only have 6 sales this weekend. I still need to get my numbers going, but price-wise and quality-wise, I am super happy. It's a job well done. All right. All right, guys, one more. This is the big one. I've talked to you about this. I showed it to you, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I told you that I spent $25 for this, so keep that in mind. I spent $25 because I knew that this was something. Didn't look it up. I don't know. It's not because I'm smart, it's just because I've studied. That's all I want to say. This is a size small. That was the only deterrent to me that I wasn't sure about. But this is a Denim & Supply Ralph Lauren jumpsuit. It's an overall or a coverall. So it's not an overall with the straps. It actually has long sleeves. So I have jumpsuit, overall, coverall, and I was going to put pantsuit if it didn't sell soon. I was going to take out some of the other words. But I had a lot of interest right away. I had some really low offers of like $50, and I said, you know, I didn't say, I just upped them. I kept trying to get a decent amount. I think I sent a $95 offer the other day. I had it at $125 only because of the size. If this had been a large, extra large, something like that, I would have tried to get about $150 on this. But anyway, let's see when I did list this. I listed this on October 18th, and now it is October 29th, so super happy with that time frame. And I sold this for $100 plus shipping, so $117.74. And I am going to put signature confirmation on this. I know it's only $117. It's going to Salt Lake City, so very close, so it doesn't have that far to go. But I just feel like I want to. So, and if it doesn't work because of the thing with the post office, that's fine. So I charged $9.99. I'm going to put a little bit of money toward this to make sure that they do have to sign for it. It's going to go for $11.70 is what it's going to cost me. So that is the end of the shipping. So I want to show you real quick what I got yesterday, because I won't have any time for like another week. Hopefully I can come home tomorrow with a real small group of really good stuff and do a quick haul tomorrow night before I go to bed. But I do need to be in bed by 8. I have a really deadline day on Tuesday that involves the paperwork that I do for the hospital. So, and that's me and only me. So I've got to do that. My problem is, you know, my biggest problem, this is embarrassing, I don't know Excel that well. I've never done Excel. So maybe I told you guys this already, but I told my boss, she's like, well, before you take this position, you know, you're good at Excel, aren't you? And I'm like, not really. And I didn't know how to tell her. I'm sure she thinks I'm ridiculous, but I'm like, you know, I didn't say it this way, but I'm thinking, you know, I have people for that. I'm not good at spreadsheets. I just go to Fiverr, spend $5, someone who really needs the money and is really good at Excel. Like the spreadsheets I need are not hard, you know, and then I give them a tip. And so for under $10, I've got whatever spreadsheet I need. But obviously this is a hospital and they don't want anything they deem private, even stuff that has nothing to do with patients' names or anything. So I'm not going to be able to do that at work. I just don't think that they're, you know, in the VA thing where they understand. I'm not saying they don't understand it. They just do people in person. So I am getting better at my spreadsheets. I am able to add cells now to a spreadsheet, and I'm able to you know, do some basic functions. So, and my son, I told him this last night, and he's like, oh, Mom, I'll help you. You know, it's like everybody else, a different age, I think is very good at that. But I am not. So that will be my biggest challenge, is just getting the spreadsheets made. So that's okay. I'll hit somebody up at work and do some of their work while they're fixing my spreadsheet. That may be what it comes to. So yesterday, like I said, I was so tired, and my brother actually sent me a picture on WhatsApp of a garage sale that was going on, and it's the middle of winter, and I haven't been to a garage sale for like 2 months, and I just couldn't. I was so excited about it, and I thought, you know, I just can't even get in the car. I'm so tired. So I couldn't believe I didn't go. But my daughter did want to run out to the Goodwill, and I needed to get out, go get, you know, just get some fresh air. So we ran to the Goodwill. At first I was not finding anything. Thankfully it was not bombarded with Halloween shoppers. That was kind of what I thought is that. I think that was my thing, is I just don't want to go deal with everybody wanting Halloween costumes, and I'm tired and I just didn't want to do it. But thankfully I did. So the first thing I found is this. This is a 2XL. It's like a pajama thing, and it's $3. This will be great for one of our little gals at the nursing home. I have someone in mind for these pajamas, and at Christmas, The unfortunate thing, if you don't know, is that everybody has good intentions, but they drop their mom or dad off, and then they just never find the time to come back. And I'm not saying that of everybody, but there are lots of people there who, maybe they did something to their kids. Who knows, right? I mean, you don't want to judge the families, but they get busy. They have small children of their own, and they just don't always get the clothing, or they can't afford the stuff that their parents need. So whenever us nurses or CNAs or staff, we buy a lot of the Christmas gifts for them, and then we do try to get stuff from the community. And so anyway, $3. I know a little lady who will get those for Christmas, so I was so thankful to find those. Because I love everybody, but I don't want to spend $20 even on, as much as I love all these little people. I don't want to have to spend more. So I'll get that $3 off of there and give it to her for Christmas. These are a great find. I was really happy to find these because, like I said, I was tired, guys. I was not working that hard. I was going through all the things, but I was mostly visiting with my daughter and stuff, and I didn't think I'd find anything high-end. Relwyn is great. These are a size 30. I love these. I think they're too long for me, and I don't even know what my waist is, to be honest, guys. I just put on stuff and see if it fits, so I don't even know if these would fit me. But they are really cute. They're pretty typical of, I think, what Relwyn is. Relwyn, if you don't know that brand, it's a very, very expensive outdoor brand. I don't think it's worth as much as it used to be, like even 6 months ago. But I still think this is a pretty good home run. I'll try to find the style name of these, but I paid $4. So it doesn't really matter. I know I'm going to make money. Then I found these for someone in our church for Christmas. Yes, I buy Christmas gifts at the thrift store as long as they're new, or if I know the person loves used items, then I will buy used stuff. But this is really, really cute. I love these paper clips, and we have several animal lovers in our church, so these are cute. I'm almost wanting to keep them. They're from Pier 1 years ago, and they probably clearanced them out before they went out of business, so I picked those up. Then I was more excited at first, but this is not vintage. It just has that great orange kind of vintagey style. This is North Face, not vintage. I am going to try this on because it's a women's large, and it might fit me, hopefully. But just really cute. Even the lady at the counter said, "Oh, that's cute." So I think I can get $24, $25 for this. I paid around $4 is what they charge for their vests. Maybe they charge $5. So if it fits me and I like it, I'm going to keep it. Otherwise, I will sell it and try to get over $20 for it at least. And I didn't look it up because I was interested in it. So hopefully it's fitting my parameters of being over $25. Okay, here comes the good one, guys. I could not believe this. This Goodwill brings out 5 or 6 new racks of clothing a day. And then that's it. And then the people up front put it away all day long. It's not a huge Goodwill. But you never know when it is. Usually it's in the afternoon. I can't even remember what time I was there yesterday. I thought it was before lunch. Yes, it was, because we were talking about I needed to run and get something for lunch afterwards. So anyway, I had gone through the 5 that were sitting there. Then I looked for nursing scrubs because I was still hoping to find a Halloween nursing scrub. I didn't, and I was just too tired to go to the new place and spend $30. I just didn't want to do it. So I won't have anything interesting to wear tomorrow on Tuesday for Halloween. Although I can go look tomorrow. I am going to Goodwill tomorrow, and I am going to shop more because I am feeling better. But anyway, so I had gone through all the new racks that came out, and then a bunch of coats came out, and I grabbed this thing so fast and threw it in the bottom of my cart and covered it up and kind of looked around to see if anybody was looking. And, the manager at my Goodwill is not dumb. So I don't know, but this was hanging right there. So this I got for $7.50. That's what their coats are. And it was hanging right next to the Columbia shirt that they marked for $8. This, I thought, somewhere probably had a $20 mark, which would have been fine. I would have easily paid that. So for those of you who don't know, this is a C.C. Filson coat. I don't know what the name of this style is. I don't believe that it's the, what's the Michigan one? Not the Madison. What is it called? Maverick, or what is Mackinac, duh, Michigan and Mackinac. So there is such a thing as a C.C. Filson Mackinac coat, shirts, all that. And that is where, I mean, it is where the flat pocket comes over a zipper, but I don't think this is the Mackinac. I do not know what this one is. All I know is that it's a medium C.C. Filson, and I'm happy. I don't think this is vintage either. No, this is not vintage, but it is cationic, whatever that is, polyester wool. It is lined. So anyway, I mean, $7.50. I know I'm gonna at least get 100, I would think, unless I'm really off. But I'm gonna make money. It's definitely gonna fit my parameters. So, guys, that's literally all I bought. I bought what? Possibly 3 things to resell. I might even keep, like I said, the North Face. So I only found 2 things in 1 hour that I felt fit my parameter. But I'm really happy with the Filson. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get this uploaded. I need to get to church and start working on my stroganoff. So take care. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night if I find anything. So pray for me I find some stuff, because really right now I have 4 or 5 things from the last haul that I showed you that I never got photoed, and then I've got these 2 things. So really, I want to have 30 things a week for my VA, and then when I have longer stretches of time off, I want to get him 100 items at a time and just try to get caught up. But I'm just not there yet, and I don't want his income to be affected. So I'll find something. I know up there behind that Mustang F51, there's a hair curler set, like a hot roller set, and then instead of just doing the F51 myself like I normally would, I normally just try to send him a lot of clothing. Then I will probably photo that and let him do the best he can on the listing. He does okay, but he's better at clothing. He just knows clothing better. One more tip as far as working with the VA guys, you got to be patient with them. They're very smart people. Some of them have more degrees than I do. They just, circumstances and where they live have hindered their income in most cases. So this week I had the Victoria's Secret night shirts that I showed you on my last haul. And on one of them, they put like in the intimates or the nightgown or the vintage nightgown category. But whoever did my other 2, they put them as shirts. And so I had to change those. And I did send him back some of the things just so it doesn't happen again. And then they keep putting not sleeveless. They keep putting strapless on just shirts and stuff. And I don't know if they think, well, there's no straps, so I can call it strapless. I don't know why they do that. But so I went to the trouble to educate today. And I'm not upset about it at all. It's part of having a virtual assistant, because I have weeks that go by that I don't have to send them anything. I just take what they've done. It's perfect. Keywords are perfect, and I launch it. So if there's a week when I have to correct or say, nope, you're going to have to redo this work in a nice way, that way they don't do it again, because it takes their time. So it is a slow process sometimes. But anyway, so my VA kept putting, or his staff, I don't think it's him, but whoever is working for him, kept putting strapless on like t-shirts, and then on like just normal men's shirts that come all the way down with the sleeves, and they have nothing to do with the t-shirt. It's not a Henley, which I could see you might call a t-shirt. It was just a normal, like a Scully shirt that had a leather tie right here. So it was not a t-shirt, put it that way. And so they put it in the t-shirt category. So I had to send him like actual, like, this is the definition of a t-shirt. If it does not have short sleeves and make a T, like make a T shape, please don't call it a t-shirt. And he's fine. He's got them fixed within 5 minutes, even though it's a Sunday and it's his day off. And I wasn't demanding that. That's when it happened, and that's when I needed to send the message. So be patient with your VAs unless they really, really just aren't showing up or not doing their work. I have had to let a few VAs go in the whole time I've had them, because they just didn't care about the job, and that was obvious. But this guy really cares. He will fix anything, and so I'm keeping him. But yeah, the point is, I hope I can scrounge together 20 or 30 good items to give him some work this week, because that's the problem. I've made a commitment, and most weeks I should be able to keep my commitment to give him at least 30 items, and this week I'm struggling. So that's kind of the other problem with making that commitment. Even though I didn't make him a commitment like on paper, or there's no contract, it's still kind of an understanding. He's helped me for at least over a year, and so let's hope I get back with a haul tomorrow, guys. But anyway, take care. I'm sorry it was so much about me and catching up, but I just feel like it's important. It's a part of people seeing how hard it is to juggle a job, and not thinking that eBay is just free money. You'll never see me put on my thing, wow, look how I made, $100,000 this year or something. I'm never going to do that, because it's not simple or fun or anything. So, all right, guys, see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.